Hiya Pete, great to see you again today and do a little bit of work on your game. Don't really need to say much at this stage because the pictures on the left and right say it all. You'll at the start of the lesson on the left hand side, very much back on the heels, hands lifted up, very out of balance. During your swing from that position, you're going to go looking for your ideal balance spot. So instead of the weight being on the heels, the weight's going to start to move towards the balls of your feet during your golf swing. Whenever you do that, you start to change angles, the club starts to be manipulated, because as well as trying to hit the golf ball, you're also trying to find your balance. You can see there now you've moved forward a little bit. If you stay in that position, you run the risk of shanking the golf ball and also hitting the ground behind the ball. There's a little bit of a rock back as you come through. And again, there's a swing of a guy who's trying really, really hard to keep things nice and slow, so he's able to maintain or regain his balance whilst hitting the golf ball. We also categorise your swing as a wristy swing. Now, should the wrist be involved in a golf swing? Of course they should, but they shouldn't be dominating matters. And you can see there it looks very wristy. We tend to lose control of the club at the top. And again, using the wrist, as we demonstrated earlier during your session, is quite a weak movement, not conducive to good solid contact. What we see here on the right hand side now is a much more athletic posture. The arms are hanging a little bit more naturally. We're now more evenly balanced either side of that red line. As a result, we can make a swing without worrying about where the balance is. We're already in balance. All we've got to do is maintain it during the golf swing. So from that sort of setup, we can now start to take the club back in a much simpler fashion with fewer compensations. And we also suggested that we make some non-wristy swings. You make a much better pass at it on the way through. Now, is your swing a non-wristy affair? Well, you can see there that it isn't. But having said that, if we can work on that idea of reducing the movement in the wrist, that's going to make things a little bit more solid at the top, but certainly a lot more solid on the way through. Here's some great shots towards the end of your session, and I've no doubt we'll be working again in a couple of weeks' time on the same moves. Good luck with it, and I'll see you soon. Well done.